plan to fight that?
Nothing would suit me better, honey, but it wouldn't be fair to the paper over there.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna stop getting so caught up in my work. I think we all need to spend more time together.
Well, I mean, we know how important your work is to you.
Well, work is important, but so is family. And when it comes right down to it, it's family matters most.
Hey, Dad, you told me to remind you to call the paper when we got here.
I will not argue with the minister.
Isn't that amazing?
More amazing than I thought he could be.
I can't believe that you called him.
Oh, Jess, I didn't really know what else to do.
Thank you.
So, did it help? I mean, did you guys talk about... Jess, come on, you know that it's not your fault about Mitch.
Antonio knows that I was there the night that Mitch died.
What? How?
There was a button on my jacket that fell off at the theater, and he found it.
Okay, but how does he know that it was yours?
Yeah, he saw it at the house when he was there. Missing button and all.
Oh, my God. Okay, so what is he gonna do?
He told me to get rid of the jacket.
Really? I mean, he's not gonna talk to Bo or anybody about it? Jessica, I mean, couldn't he get in a lot of trouble with work?
Yeah, or worse.
May we come back now, or do my two lovely little ladies need more time for girl talk?
Flying flight 523 to London,
Well,
now boarding at gate 10.
I guess this is
Flight
it.
523 now boarding at
Son,
gate 10.
you hang in there. And remember, you've always got the truth on your side.
Thanks, Dad.
And you lovely little lady, you ever forget who you are again, you call me and I will remind you.
I will.
Oh, and you little rascal. You found your way home. I can't tell you how happy your mother and I are this year. Finally, right where you belong.
Universal Airlines flight 523 to London, boarding at gate 10.
You better get going.
See you soon. Well, you be good now. Now take good care of your mother.
I gotta help Cristian's diner.
Sure.
Yeah, I better take off, too. I was up all night last night. I need to get some rest.
Really? Why?
Well, the police are over at the community center. They think we have some sort of drug traffic going through there.
Do you?
Well, no, of course not, but... No, they're just doing their job. Just want to make sure they don't run off all the kids for good.
Is that what Dad was talking about when he said you have the truth on your side?
Yeah. Sort of. Not really.
Joey, come on. Tell me. You're gonna have to tell me anyway.
All right, this girl I've been counseling is... I don't know. She's just really confused. I don't know what I can do to help her.
Well, Joey, you can't save everybody. Did you get Andrew to talk to her?
He already did.
Oh.
Actually, she went to him. She was really mad at me.
And?
And she told Andrew that we had slept together.
What?
I didn't.
Well, no, of course, but
No. I don't want to say.
Jen Rappaport. That little... why would she do something like that?
She's been through a hell of a lot lately.
No.
You know, she's really confused.
Joey, she knows exactly what she's doing. Let me guess. She came on to you and you turned her down, right? Right?
Please, just leave it alone, Jess. Please.
Is she out of her mind? I mean, who would believe that you would have anything to do with her? You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
You said the case on Mitch Lawrence was closed, right?
You made it just in time to see me stamp the file.
I have to tell you something first.
Jessica.
You have to know, okay?
Are you sure about that? Because whatever you say, I might have to follow up on it. Officially.
I want you to know that if I'd been there the night that Mitch died.
But you weren't. You were helping Natalie out at the Foxy Roxy.
But if I had seen Mitch thrown into the river or knew who was involved...
Jessica, we know that Blair and Dorian were involved in something that night, but we just can't prove it. And if there was a third party, could be they were forced there, drugged, chloroform maybe.
But if I did know anything about a homicide, I'd never withhold any information.
I know that. Look, Jessica, Mitch Lawrence is gone. I'm gonna forget about him, so should you.
You're gonna see your dad again soon.
Hope so.
Mrs. Vega, hi.
Hello, Natalie. Hey, Natalie, do you think you could stay and help out for a while?
Yeah, sure. But, I mean, don't you have someone to come and help you at the party?
Well, Mrs. Vasquez bagged on us and went to New York. And my mom here, who just got out of the hospital, who should be home, resting.
Cristian, I'm fine. Look, Adriana is coming, and we're going to have this quinceañera, and that's final.
You know what? Who is Adriana exactly?
She's my goddaughter. Her mother, Ramona, and I grew up together in Puerto Rico.
And that's more reasons why you should be putting this thing up? Mm-hmm. They know you just got out of the hospital, Mom.
The cake is ready. All you have to do is pick it up. Oh, all right. Thank you so much.
You didn't bake the cake yourself?
What? Did I hear you say I should have made the... Cristian, stop worrying. Ray's promised that she's going to stay and help. And with Natalie, I'll hardly have to do a thing.
That's right. Your mom's right. She's absolutely the only one who knows exactly how she feels.
Mm-hmm. And you should listen more to your fiancé.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You hungry?
No.
Well, why don't you come to the diner with me anyway, because I'm starved. And I got to check on Cristian anyway, because he's taking care of the place while my mother rests.
Sure, okay.
It's important. You got to keep up your strength.
I just wanted to see if you needed any.
Hey, what's going on? What?
Hello.
I thought it was postponed. Hey. Mommy, what are you doing here?
Having a party?
But you're supposed to be resting.
Don't waste your breath, Antonio. You already tried.
And we have a lot to do.
But, Mommy...
Cristian?
Okay, I'll be...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What the hell are you trying to do to my brother? Why are you doing this to Joey?
It's about what he did to me.
He didn't sleep with you, so why did you tell Reverend Carpenter that he did? You know it's not true.
No, I don't. And neither do you.
Well, I know my brother, and I also know you.
You just hate me because of Cristian and Natalie.
Yeah, 2 other people that you lied to. Oh, and let's not forget the judge, right? I mean, that was the reason you were doing the community service in the first place.
Yes, and that's when Joe took advantage of me.
And the truth came out those other times, too, when you lied. And it's gonna come out again. I just hope Joey doesn't get burned before it does.
Aren't Sweet 16 supposed to be the big deal?
Well, for Latinos, it's quinceañera, a girl's 15th birthday. It's supposed to be the beginning of her becoming a woman. You know, a long time ago, that's when she was ready for marriage.
Well, they say it works so young.
Nobody is going to believe you.
The church did. Enough to hear my case.
And then what? Joey's gonna lose his job? And a whole lot of people are gonna lose somebody really good who could help them.
The way he was helping me.
You know what, Jen? After this is all over, Joey's still gonna have all of his friends and his family and everybody who loves him. But what about you? What are you gonna have? Wait.
No way I'm gonna be anywhere alone with you.
This is a public place. I just want to talk to you. Please?
Can you believe it? Adriana's quinceañera already? Ay, qué bella te ves, mija.
Gracias, mami. Ay, gracias, mami.
Are you ready?
This is all so much more I never dreamed.
It's probably a little different than Culebra.
It's much bigger and a lot more people.
Don't you worry, we'll take good care of you this summer.
Yeah, we'll show you the ropes.
The ropes.
Well, I mean, we'll teach you things. My English, I hope, beats my Spanish. Hasta Vegas.
Listen, you are really, really coming into a wonderful, wonderful family.
I really know.
Excuse me, here I am. There. Excellent.
Therefore, everyone, I would like to present my goddaughter, Adriana.
Hey, Jess, you made it just in time for the candle lighting. 14 people light 14 candles. People who are all close to the quinceañera.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah. Los certificados, the certificates, are for her baptism, her first communion, penitence, and confirmation.
Tess says my mom is her godmother. She gets to sign the certificate of quinceañera. Dance with her father, but since he isn't here, her mother asked us to do the part.
God, he makes it look so easy and he's so graceful.
All the Vega boys are good dancers.
It's been a while since I waltzed.
You could have fooled us, right, Jess?
Right.
Well, then, you know, maybe I should get a little more practice.
You kind of think you're at a wedding.
Well, quinceañeras are like that.
It gets you to start thinking, doesn't it?
About?
Oh, well, let's see. I told you that I'd marry you as soon as your mother accepted me, so?
So?
What are we waiting for?
What's going on now?
Well, this is when the quinceañera gives back her dolls to her parents because she doesn't need them anymore. And then she slowly but surely steps into the shoes of adulthood.
Wish it was that easy.
Yeah, don't you know it?
Oh, I wish I was a kid again. Actually, maybe I don't.
Well, at the risk of being a party pooper, you should know Mitch Lawrence's brother is in town.
Yeah, I know. I met him.
You knew?
Wait a second. Why didn't you say something?
What did you want me to say?
Well, what did he want?
He just wanted to know about Mitch's death.
That's exactly what he asked Lindsay.
He contacted Lindsay?
Well, he went the night that Addie Kramer was attacked. But the big question is, why didn't he go to the police? Why did he go to you and Lindsay first?
Look, Natalie, you know I love you, but we can't get married right now.
Why?
Well, I just quit the job with your grandfather. I'm not making any money painting.
Yet.
Oh, until I can make some money.
Why don't we just close an engagement?
No, we can't do that. This shows everyone how much I love you. I want to do this right. Okay?
Can't wait. But I will wait. I love you. Thank you for not pushing it on Mitch's brother.
Oh, it's a party.
Yeah, I'm glad I came.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God.
What?
It's the rose shrub. It's the first blossom of spring.
Oh, you always get so excited about a flower?
You always think like a cop?
No, not always.
Seems like Mitch's brother Walker is making the rounds.
Is he here?
No, but he paid a visit to Jessica.
Why?
Same reason as Lindsay.
Wonder who else he feels like he has to see. You want to get married?
I said I'd wait.
Oh, we don't have to wait. This is until I can get a real one. Because to me, you're already my wife. You're my life. My future.
And you're mine. We should maybe get back to the party. People will be wondering.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Hey.
Oh, Natalie, you're home.
Well, we just got back.
Oh, are those the cards for Cristian's opening?
Yeah, we've been plastering them all over town today.
Oh, they're great. The refreshments are ready, the invitations are out, everything's coming together.
What?
What? Nice. It's just really normal.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. It's terrific. Hopefully we'll get land fair and everything else back soon, too. I'm actually going to meet with the lawyer about Father's will this evening. He feels that things should go much more smoothly now that Mitch is gone. For good. Thank God. I'm going to go get ready.
Yeah.
Do you think that she suspects anything?
Doesn't really matter now. Listen, no one ever has to know that you were there that night, when Mitch died. Hey, come on. Come on, what's with this dress? Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going to a charity thing that the police are putting on.
By yourself?
With Antonio.
Why haven't I heard any of the details? We kissed. Hi.
Hi. You look great. Natalie, hey.
Hey, back.
I just walked in on something.
No, actually, Jess and I were just talking about how nice it is that things are back to normal now that Mitch is just a bad memory.
Yeah, that's one case I'm glad is closed.
Hey, Antonio.
Hi.
Is there a problem?
No. No, I'm not here on police business.
Oh.
Antonio's going to take me to a carnival that the police are putting on for the Angel Square kids.
Oh, how nice. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Thank you.
Thanks, we will. Bye, Mom.
Jessica and Antonio?
Looks like it.
Hmm. Is that what you two have been whispering about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, because I was a little worried about that.
No, I mean, there's no problems. Everything's fine.
For both girls, apparently.
So are you okay with that, Antonio and Jessica?
Well, sure I am. Why wouldn't I be? I think both the Vega boys are terrific.
Yeah, who would have thought? Both the Vega boys dating the Buchanan sisters, right?
All right, I have to go to the palace to meet with the lawyer. Why don't you come with me, hear what he has to say, and then I'll buy you dinner.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Actually, I have to go up there anyway. I gotta meet this Vega boy.
All right, take it easy. Sorry it took so long.
No, if we get that will reinstated, it's worth it.
Well, we know that Dorian's going to put up one big fight, but you heard John. The lawyers are confident. Let's talk about something happy. Have you two set a wedding date?
Well, we've actually decided to wait.
Till I get a job.
Or unless Cristian sells some of his paintings.
Oh, well, I fully intend to buy one or two of them. I love the paintings of Natalie, and I think there's one of Jessica, too. Huh?
Yeah, she didn't want to put any in, but I made her hang one up anyway.
Good.
Good, good. She did the whole show for you, so that's good. Oh, did you know that, she went out with your brother on a date?
Jessica?
Yeah, he asked her out.
Wow. Well, that's great. I never thought he'd get over Kerri. But if he's out, then that means he's coming back to life. And I honestly can't think of anybody better than Jessica.
I can't believe you're going to keep this thing.
It's not a thing, it's Bruno. And I want him, he's mine.
You were lucky.
Listen, I'll have you know that I was the ring toss champion of my grade school.
Oh, really? So then why did you quit after winning the bear if you were on a roll?
Well, I guess I have to get the biggest one like I won.
To prove it was no fluke.
Come on, come on. You're just upset because I didn't win one for you. And forget it, you can't have Bruno either. Let me just get a couple numbers and then we can get right out of here.
Can't believe it. My little brother is really good.
Yeah, I've been telling him that for years. He's got an incredible eye.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I took one of those down and he just put another one right back up in its place. I didn't even want it to be in the show.
No, I'll fix that. I'll buy it.
Oh, no. You don't have to do that.
Well, but I want to. I mean, look, I may not know art, but I know what I like. So, you gonna carry your trophy everywhere you go?
No, I think I'm gonna put Bruno right there as a constant reminder of my stunning win at Rimcon.
If the guys on the force find out that I'm boarding a teddy bear.
What are they gonna say when they find out you have a painting of me?
Well, it beats a teddy bear. All right, so where should we hang it?
The closet.
About right here.
Antonio, that's the first thing people are gonna see when they walk through the door.
Yeah?
No. Let's try somewhere else. How about over here?
I'll tell you what, why don't we just put it right here for now and let it find a place of its own.
Okay.
Yeah? Think you can deal with that?
Perfect solution.
Yeah, perfect.
She can't wait to see your grandfather, though.
Well, I can't wait to see you two either. You know, you and that little baby are the lights of my life.
Damn. It's your uncle. I gotta take this. Commissioner. No, of course. Yes, no, I'll be right there. I have to go.
I understand.
But just stay right here, okay? I'll be right back.
Your mom had to go back to the banner.
Cristian, you're not going to believe what I just heard. RJ was on the phone talking to a woman about a baby. And he was saying...
What? Natalie?
Cristian, he was talking to Kerri.
Natalie, Kerri's dead. So is her mom and the baby.
No, you don't understand. It was in his tone. It's the way a father talks to a daughter, you know?
Look, Natalie...
If Kerri could still be alive, if she survived that plane and the baby did too.
Aren't you listening to me? They're dead.
Cristian, what if they're not dead? What's Antonio gonna think about this?
Detective Vega, LAPD.
Come on in.
Commissioner arrived yet?
Any minute.
What's this about? And what are you doing inside Blair Kramer's house?
I'm hoping this is where he'll show up.
Who's he?
My brother, Mitch Lawrence. He's alive, he can see, and God help anyone who gets in his way.
I know what I heard.
What you think you heard.
Why won't you believe me?
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I heard RJ's voice. I am telling you, he was talking to Kerri.
Yeah, except he wasn't.
Okay, it was like in his tone. You know, he was smiling, especially when he was talking about the baby. I mean, he got so affectionate and so emotional. I mean, come on, really. I mean, what guys talk about babies like that?
Men have feelings too, you know. Some of us even like kids.
That's not what I'm saying.
Natalie, listen to me. Kerri, the baby, and Kerri's mom all died in that plane crash. You made a mistake. I'll let it go.
Cristian, RJ was talking to someone that he knew. Someone about a baby that he cared very much about and was very interested in. So who else could it be?
Could have been anybody.
Unless they're all still alive.
I've been waiting for this light to come and pouring me out to sea. But the tide came and went and I'm still waiting. And all I wanted time to remember.
He says Mitch is alive and that he can see. He even offered to help us find him.
Yeah, he says. So you're ready to turn in your own brother?
I have no choice. I don't want anyone else hurt or killed, including my brother. He's sick. He needs help.
Why didn't you tell me that Mitch was still alive when I questioned you at the station? And don't tell me you just found out.
No, I knew. I was trying to protect him. I didn't think he was capable of the things he's accused of. But after talking to you and learning more on my own, I'm convinced.
Have he lied to you once before committing?
Why would I lie about Mitch being alive?
It's Jessica Buchanan. I was looking for Detective Vega. Oh, in a meeting? No message.
Why would Mitch want revenge against Jessica?
The one person in the world that he cares about.
As I said, it's all about betrayal. Just telling you what he said.
All right, just tell me exactly what he said.
Did he threaten Jessica?
He threatened them all. He was going on and on about vengeance and quoting scriptures. It wasn't rational. I could follow half of what he said. But he was most upset about Jessica.
That's it.
Antonio.
What are you looking for?
When Kerri's plane crashed. I know it was sometime in March because Nora Buchanan was all upset.
Don't do this, okay? You overheard a conversation. No, half a conversation. And now you're making this whole story about it.
You know what? You didn't hear RJ's voice, Cristian.
Yeah, but listen to what you're saying. 3 people who died in a plane crash really didn't die because you overheard RJ asking about a baby?
Okay, think about how much RJ hated your brother.
And?
He made Antonio feel like it was his fault that Kerri was leaving Landview.
To get away from him, yeah. You mean you think that RJ set this up? Natalie, this was a real plane crash. Like 10 people died in it.
Right. This is the perfect cover for RJ. I mean, look at it. He gets Kerri out of Antonio's life. He breaks Antonio's heart. And then he makes him feel guilty to boot. Come on.
No way. Kerri would have had to be in on it. And Kerri would never lie like that. RJ maybe, but not Kerri.
Okay, think about it, Cristian. Think how hurt and angry Kerri was. I mean, she was so upset about the Liz and Antonio thing. She said she didn't even want to ever see him again.
Yeah, but Kerri would never do something like that, Natalie. Look, you're making something out of nothing. I'm telling you. Let it go.
Hey, I'm glad to see you too, but normally you don't squeeze the life out of me.
I'm sorry. Look, listen. Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
No one's been here.
No, Antonio, you're making me nervous. What's going on?
Jessica, there's something you need to know. Mitch is still alive.
That's impossible. No.
Look, believe me, I wasn't glad to hear it either.
Somebody's been giving you bad information, Antonio. That's not...
No. Look, we're checking it out, but the information is definitely accurate.
How is that possible? I don't understand.
Look, it's a long story, and your uncle's questioning Mitch's brother right now, trying to get all the information. Look, why don't I tell you about it on our way?
On the way where?
To the station. You'll be safe there.
But I can't go to the station.
Look, Jessica, according to Mitch's brother, Mitch is out for revenge on all the people who he thinks betrayed him. All of them.
Including me.
You were there when he went into the river.
Well, what do I say if my uncle asks me about that night?
You are so talented.
I don't know. I mean, every time I look at my stuff, I think of 100 different things I could have done better. I mean, look at that. The color's all wrong.
Stop it. It's wonderful. Come here. And you are wonderful. You know what? I am so excited. I can't wait till everybody shows up here and sees all of your work. I bet you every single one of these paintings gets sold.
You know, I couldn't have done this without you.
I would do anything for you. And hey, don't think I don't know a good thing when I see it. I'm hopping on the bandwagon here.
You're my bandwagon. You're my future.
Cristian, look, I know that you probably don't want to hear it, but what if Kerri really is still alive?
She's not.
Yeah, but what if she is? I mean, how do you think that Jessica's going to feel, or Antonio?
You're not planning on saying anything, are you, Natalie? Because you can't.
Yeah, but if it's the truth, they deserve to know.
It's not the truth. Promise me you're not going to say anything.
Okay. Okay, I won't say anything.
Good.
Unless I get more proof.
Oh, Jess. Am I glad to see you?
Me too.
Are you okay?
Fine.
All right, you're set. Antonio tell you what's going on?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Are you sure that Mitch is still alive?
We have to assume that he is. Now, according to Walker, he's been making threats against people that he thinks betrayed him, including you. Now, what we have to figure out is why he's angry at you, what you might have done. Now, Walker's told me everything he knows. What's your take on this, Jess?
I don't really know what he could be thinking. I guess he still blames me for blinding him.
You think that's what it is?
I'm not really sure what he's thinking. He's so untrusting and angry, and he's just really not thinking clear right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Commissioner, he's consumed with paranoia. I really feel I'm the only one that can reach him.
Could you excuse us for a minute?
Thank you. I mean, obviously, you didn't tell my uncle my involvement that night.
I've done enough harm already. It's my fault Mitch turned on you in the first place.
Your fault?
You lied about your involvement at the theater that night. And I made the mistake of telling Mitch the truth about it.
Keeps insisting that he wants to help us. He claims he's the only one that really can. And I hate to say it, but, you know, he might be right.
I don't trust him, Commissioner.
Well, we're running out of options, Antonio. He might be our best shot right now.
Mitch believed Dorian forced you to be there. But once he realized you were going along with it, he was as mad as anyone I've ever seen.
I just still can't believe that Mitch would hurt me.
There's one thing Mitch can't tolerate.
Betrayal.
Probably the more faith he had in you, the more betrayed he felt. At this point, I'm afraid he's lost all rational control. You need to be extremely careful.
Jessica, I'm taking you home.
Let me do this, Commissioner. Let me be the bait.
What makes you think he'll bite?
I'm his brother. He trusts me. I'm the last person he'd suspect. I'll draw him out. You can arrest him.
What's Mitch gonna do when he finds out that he can't trust you?
Oh my God, that painting was in your apartment. That means that Mitch must have gotten in there somehow. I mean, how can he get in there? How can he get in anywhere? He's insane, Antonio. He's completely lost control, and he does whatever he wants. Nobody has been able to stop him yet.
We can, and we will.
You don't even know where he is. Oh my God. My whole family is in danger.
Jessica, please. Don't be afraid, okay? I'm not gonna let that man get anywhere near you. I'll protect you with my life if I have to.
Black, right?
Right.
Antonio, I'm a little confused. Could you tell me why you felt it necessary to guard our house last night?
Mom.
Is this because of Mitch Lawrence's brother that has all of a sudden showed up? Is he dangerous? Come on, guys. Come on.
We should show it to her.
Show me what? Oh, my God. What? Do you think that what's his name, Walker Lawrence did that?
No, he didn't.
Well, then who did?
Look, Vicky, I know this isn't easy, but Walker Lawrence informed us that Mitch is still alive.
What? You're kidding, aren't you? I mean, what about the tape that he left? He fell into the river. Come on.
Walker pulled him out of the river and nursed him back to health.
He survived.
And that's not all, according to what Walker said. He has his sight back.
Oh, my God.
He's, completely mentally over the edge, and he's disappeared. Nobody knows where he is.
How do you know that he did that?
Well, that's our assumption.
But why? Why would he do that to Jessica's photograph, portrait? I mean, he's always running around claiming how much he loves you.
He did love me until he found out what I did to him.
What did you do to Mitch?
What happened in the theater? And I'm getting real tired of the constant runaround. Now, what did you two do to Mitch?
Jessica thinks it's still her fault. Mitch went blind.
Jessie, darling, you cannot blame yourself for that. Come on, honey, you know that.
Mom, that's not it. Antonio's trying to protect me. But I can't keep this secret any longer. I have to tell you everything.
what you're talking about. We didn't do anything to Mitch.
That's not true, Bo.
Blair, could I have a word with you a moment?
Dorian, Mitch is out there, and he's after us, all right?
Blair.
He tried to kill my mother. Now, for her sake and ours, let's please tell Bo everything.
I can't help you if you don't help me.
A word.
For crying out loud, Dorian.
We have to keep Jessica's name out of this. Why? Trust me, follow my lead. All right, Bo. We're going to tell you everything.
Once we got to the theater, Lindsay called Mitch and told him that I was being held hostage.
Of course we weren't holding anyone hostage. But then how would a blind man know that?
Is that why someone knocked out the guy that brought him there? This guy Johnson?
Yes, that's right.
Go on.
Lindsay was, not very strong.
When Dorian took out her gun, Lindsay completely freaked.
Dorian had a gun?
Yeah, and then, Lindsay ran off.
I tried to run after her, but she was long gone.
Dorian asked if I would help her, and I said that I would.
Then Mitch finally showed up. Blair had followed him.
You knocked out his man?
Yes. And I told Mitch I was going to kill him. But Mitch, he was too fast for her, and that's, he tried to stab her, and that's when I screamed. Mitch wanted me to take him up to the catwalk to see his daughter.
But Jessica wasn't there.
But Mitch didn't know that. We told him that she was bound and gagged.
So I took him up to the catwalk, and that's when he realized it was Dorian there and not Lindsay. Dorian told Mitch that she'd kill me if he came near her.
But he tried anyway.
So we all rushed at him.
Blair and I managed to subdue him. We told him that if he didn't confess to all his crimes, we'd push him off the catwalk.
I told him that Dorian was going to hurt me, and that if he really loved me, he'd confess.
So the coward did what you'd expect him to do. He confessed.
But then Dorian told him that I'd been part of the entire thing, and that I'd betrayed him. But, he didn't believe her.
He started struggling.
That's when he fell. And then he fell into the river. Oh, Jessica. Honey.
Do you intend to press charges against us?
I am not saying this matter will not be investigated.
But you're not going to press charges against us.
I think the important thing right now is to find Lawrence before he does something else that we'll all regret.
I completely agree with you, yes.
Now, do you have any idea where he is?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Believe me, if we did know, we would completely cooperate with you.
Yes.
You know something, Dorian? If you told me about this without going after Lawrence yourself, none of this would have ever happened. Mitch would be behind bars right now. And poor Addie, she would have almost been killed.
Did he stop Mitch from shooting me? Why does he think I'm suddenly going to go running to him for help?
I want to know why you didn't want us to tell him that Jessica was on the theater with us.
I have my reasons.
Okay, I'm waiting. You're not going to tell me?
I have to go, all right? This morning is the hearing on Victor's will.
What are you going to do, Dorian?
Let's just say Vicky's in for a big surprise.
And Natalie knows all about this, right? I mean, that's what you've been whispering about.
Yeah, I told her. That's why she called Dad, and he came down out from London.
Because she was worried about you.
Yeah.
Well, so am I.
Mom, there's no need to be, especially now. I'm feeling so much better.
I can't even imagine how terrible that must have been, thinking you were responsible for Mitch's death.
It was a nightmare.
There's one little thing I don't quite get. How did Dorian talk you into going to the theater in the first place?
What do you mean?
Darling, what did she tell you was going to happen there? She certainly didn't tell you the truth.
You said you wanted everything to come out, Jessica. So you might as well tell her.
The chloroform.
Yeah.
So that's true. Dorian knocked you out with chloroform?
Mom, you have to understand, we were all really desperate, okay?
Jessica, she risked your life.
But I'm okay. I'm okay.
No thanks to her. Never mind, I'll deal with her later. Darling, you have to realize none of this was your fault. It was not your fault that Mitch went to the theater, and it was certainly not your fault that he fell. That was Dorian's doing, and only hers. Now, you've known about this all along?
I put some of it together, yes.
He made sure that I never said anything you would have to follow up on.
Well, I thank you very, very much for that, Antonio.
Well, it's my job. And my pleasure.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because I'm going to have to ask you to continue keeping an eye on Jessie.
Mom, I'm going to be okay.
Humor me, okay?
I will stay by her side. I will not leave it for 1 second.
Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I have to get to the hearing on Father's will.
Do you really think it's going to be overturned?
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed, okay?
Okay.
Maybe when I come back, we can talk about this as much as you want, all right? Whatever you need.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Oh, God, I love you so.
I love you too.
Here you go.
Who are you calling? Who's calling?
Drop your claim against me. Let me keep land fare and all of Victor's money.
And why would I want to do that?
To keep Jessica out of jail.
I'm proud of you.
For what?
Well, couldn't have been easy telling your mother what happened with Mitch.
I couldn't live with it anymore.
It's because you're basically a good person, Jessica.
Well, so are you. I mean, I couldn't handle you compromising your principles any more covering for me.
If I had to do it again, I'd do the same thing.
We haven't really discussed what happened at your apartment last night.
No, we haven't.
What would have happened if my uncle hadn't called and interrupted us?
Put it simply, Jessica was with me that night at the theater when Mitch allegedly committed suicide. She was up on the catwalk with me. In fact, she was with me every step of the way.
And you haven't revealed this to anyone?
When Bo questioned me, I told him my story, but I completely left out Jessica's name. However, I could change my story. That is, unless you cancel this hearing.
I see. Dorian, I actually know what happened at the theater because Jessica told me. So I suppose your hold over her isn't quite as strong as maybe you thought.
I was only trying to protect Jessica.
You were protecting her?
Yes, from Mitch. Oh, never mind. Of course, I forgot completely that you are the only one who is allowed to go around protecting people. It's one of your favorite personalities. Saint Victoria. It's your entire raison d'etre.
You kidnapped my daughter, and you took her to the theater. You knocked her out with chloroform, and you kidnapped her.
That is completely untrue. She was in on my plan from the very beginning.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why don't we just run that little lie past Bo? Think he'll believe it? And what about Blair? She's your own family. Is she going to back you up? Is she really going to tell me that Jessica plotted with you to torture her own father? You better be pretty sure, Dorian. Otherwise, you might be the one who winds up going to prison.
If you think I'm going to take this lying down, you're crazier than I've ever thought.
So,
Maybe your uncle hadn't called last night.
what would happen?